believe it's been quite interesting that being in this fitness industry for over 20 years, that the more that I'm in this industry, I'm finding out through research, reading, talking to other people, learning more, that exercise, physical activity, especially in the gym with exercises, is less about your physical body than it is about your brain and your mind. Now this might seem kind of weird because it's like, well, your muscles, your ligaments, your tendons, your bones, all these things are impacted because of your exercising. So when you're doing strength training, you're building up, right? We're always building up things. But the amazing part about it is you're only building it up because of what's between your two ears.
Open your minds.
The brain, thankfully, has so much control of your body, and it's always, always, always trying to protect you so that you can survive. And sometimes the brain gets signals wrong. And sometimes the brain will think that you are in a bad situation, and it will prevent and inhibit you from doing a certain exercise correctly. It'll offer you a compensation to survive because it knows that if you go into this one pattern that you could injure, you could make worse a body part. So thank goodness that you have your brain in control, but at the same time, sometimes your brain just needs to chill out and relax.
You can't rush this process. You just can't.
So if somebody comes into the gym and they might have some aches and pains, maybe they don't move as much as they should, and they come into the gym and they do the exercises that we're asking them to do, but they have it in their brain that, hey, exercising is going to help me feel better. It's going to help those aches and pains. And maybe after a couple sessions, all of a sudden, aches and pains are gone. They feel better. They feel more confident. Now, is that anything due to the exercises done? Maybe. And if it is, it's a very small part. It's that the brain has accepted that those exercises has helped the body.
It's all in here.
I know it seems so weird, but this is the fascinating part, is that finding out that exercising is just so much more than sets and reps. Now, we know the placebo effect, so that works in certain places, as I mentioned, the gym. But what about the nocebo effect? And you might think, I've never heard of nocebo before. Well, the nocebo is basically, if you think something's never going to help you or work for you, it's not going to. Even if it actually has the capabilities to do such a thing, because your brain says it won't. So if you keep thinking squats are always going to hurt my knees, so I'm not going to do any squats because they're always going to hurt my knees, guess what? Your squats are always going to hurt your knees, whether they actually physically hurt your knees or if your brain sends that signal because you've been in that loop of pain. Same thing with deadlifts. I can't tell you how many people come to this gym and they have been burnt by deadlifts. They have PTSD because of deadlifts in other gyms that have hurt their backs, hurt their spines. They even had to have surgery on their backs because of deadlifts gone wrong in other gyms. Well, what am I going to do? Am I going to be the jerk that says, well, you're going to have the deadlift anyway. I'm going to make you deadlift and I'm going to teach you how to do it properly. Now, even if I have it in my wheelhouse, which I do, to teach you how to hip hinge and deadlift properly, I'm still going to avoid that right now because you're not ready for it.
Thank you so much for acknowledging that. That's like so nice.
What I'm ready for is to have you start earning my trust. That's what the trainer should do. We should be earning your trust and help you along so that at some point, maybe you trust me enough that we can revisit that exercise that causes you such fright. And we can educate you on the ways that you can do it properly. That your brain is relaxed, your brain is allowing your body to do this without any of the compensations, without any of the fear, without any of the pain signals. And that you can become better in time. So we have this quote on the wall here. I love it. You have to think with your whole body. And you have to move with your whole mind. You're welcome.